Hello everyone, welcome back to SheffPlays, and today we're going to be talking about something zombies related. We've been on kind of a zombies kick lately, and I see a lot of zombies YouTubers talking about it still. If you read the title, it's Zombies Chronicles 2. Now, I think that it's an unrealistic vision, probably. I say that because I think there could be a very small chance it ever comes to fruition. And why am I talking about this now? Well, I don't know, because I've been on a zombies kick. I've been getting back into it, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? Why not just give my opinion on the thing? I think it's unrealistic because how many times has it been leaked, and then all of a sudden not true? Like, I think there was a community who thought maybe we'd get it for this game, and then it was Black Ops 4, and then it was Cold War, and then I saw here and there people saying Vanguard, which would be insane. I think that would have been a very bad power move, and I'm glad they didn't take that route. And who am I to say that it didn't exist at some point in time to some capacity? I just think that realistically, it won't be anytime soon, because thinking about it, with Black Ops 4 they got a decent amount of flack with just the remake of every map from the Ether storyline, and when they did finally do kind of their own thing with Cold War, they were still getting flack because I was seeing people say it didn't feel like it got as much love as the old maps. But then there was also a decent amount of people who loved the maps. Me being partially one of them, I thought Forsaken was really good, but I honestly played more Onslaught than anything. And all the maps that people are expecting in Zombies Chronicles 2 vary so differently from creator to creator, so it could easily flop. Even if it has 2 to 3 good maps on it, I think it's a very solid chance that regardless of what they do, people are going to be mad. But I mean, that's also just with anything. Like, someone's always going to be upset with the decisions you make, but I feel like that's a big one. Because I see some people that put transit on it, others that don't. Some people put, like, buried on there, other people don't. Same with Die Rise and Call of the Dead. I think the least likely maps to appear are the ones that were remakes for Black Ops 4. I honestly, and this is going to sound silly, but I could really honestly see them redoing the World at War maps again. If you watch the channel, you know I'm a huge fan of those maps, more than most maps, but looking at the pattern, we've gotten those maps like 3 times, so to say it's out of the realm of possibility is kind of silly. But, I could be completely wrong. Maybe they will put Mob of the Dead and Nuketown Zombies and Buried, and I think... Alright, let me do my full prediction on what maps we get, right? I think indefinitely Transit would be one of them. And I don't think we would be getting Farm and Diner and Town. I don't think that would happen. I think that would be too much. Not that it would be too much for me to want it, but I'm just saying in their terms, probably too much, too generous. Maybe Buried, probably Buried. I remember that's why everyone thought we were getting a 2 for this one, was because the Buried assets were directly in Blackout. Like it was a whole section on one of the sections of the map. But that never happened. Yeah, it's really hard to say as of now, but I feel like they would start pulling maps from maybe later games as well. Like, I feel like we would see Buried, Die Rise, Transit, maybe Call of the Dead. But being that, like I said, I really don't think they would do any of the ones from Black Ops 4. Would it be a smart move? Yes, 100%. But that doesn't mean they're going to do it, you know what I mean? And again, that's if they do it. because I can see big backlash coming if they were to start off the new Treyarch zombies from whatever game they're making right now with Chronicles 2, just because of all the poop thrown at them for Cold War zombies. I didn't think it was terrible. I think there was too much going on, though. But yeah, I definitely see some flack if they do something like that. And now let's say it does exist, right? And they plan on releasing it as, I don't know, a final DLC for that game. Even if so, that's 3 years away. 2-3 years. Maybe 3 at most. But I think 2 is the most realistic in terms of, like, will we actually see it? But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out, but personally, I don't believe it. Like, I don't think it's going to happen. And that's not me saying, like, I don't want it, because I absolutely would. I just, mainly curiosity to see what they'd put on it. Like, when Blundell first teased this, I didn't expect Kino, but I'm glad they did, because it is a classic. But yeah, you know, we'll find out, we'll see. And I think another big thing to think about is, you know, voice acting. Because if they were to do Mob of the Dead, they would have to recycle lines or find a very similar actor. Because if you do not know, Ray Liotta has passed away. He actually passed away earlier last year, which I did not know. I didn't find that out until like a week ago. I'm very upset about it. I loved Ray Liotta. I don't know if the other actors have passed away as well. I will look into that. But yeah, I could see people getting real butthurt about that. But, you know, that's just my opinion, and it's something I've been seeing pop up on my feed again, as per usual. While waiting for the next Call of Duty announcement trailers, you start to see Zombies Chronicles 2 again. I feel like it's happened every single year since we got the first one. So yeah, you know, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. See you in the next one, and just a little tidbit. Right after the filming of this video, we are going into the filming and beginning of the production of the big 1-year special. So remember, that'll be 3 parts, but there will also be a version of it uploaded not long after, of all 3 parts separate, just so if you want to sit down and watch the whole thing in one go, you can, or if you would like to watch them separately because you don't have a ton of time, or that's just how you want to do it, that will also be an option. So there will be 4 videos uploaded on the 13th, and yeah, I gotta get to work on it, so see ya!